graduates are the graduates. You want me to get it?
Concert band performs the national anthem. Mr. Alan Harlock, who is retiring this year, is one of our most well-known music educators, will be conducting the orchestra. Please be seated. I am pleased to introduce to you our honored guests for this evening's ceremonies. Beginning at my immediate right, Mayor Stanley J. Yusevich. Mr. John Donahue, City Councilor. Ms. Teresa Miskevich, Vice Chairperson of the Salem School Committee. Dr. Herbert Levine, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Alan Bernstein, Assistant Principal of Salem High School. Ms. Deborah Keogh, Assistant Principal at Salem High School. Mr. Daniel Hooley, Director of Guidance. Mr. David Anchiramo, Class Advisor for the Class of 1999. Ms. Christy Cahill, Class Advisor for the Class of 1999. And Mr. Peter Dolan, Director of Student Activities. And now for an introduction of a person who usually is behind the scenes, has helped out all year, all month, all week with the Class of 1999 in student activities, Mr. Peter Dolan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As every year, we in school have rules, and we have rules this evening, and I have that wonderful duty. We would like you to please respect the folks in the wheelchairs and the handicap access areas, and please do not stand in front of them while the graduates are receiving their diplomas this evening. We would appreciate that on behalf of the school. To the graduates, as you saw in the slideshow, and we talked a little about inside of the 4 years you've had here, you've had an awful lot of activity and an awful lot of fun, but that's only because of you. And parents, thank you for sending us some wonderful, wonderful human beings. We are excited and very fortunate about their futures that are ahead of them. To the graduates, we put a lot of work in together in the 4 years. I think I showed it in the slideshow how much I care about you. I wish you the very best of luck, and please come back and visit because we love to hear from you. Good luck. This time I have the pleasure to introduce two people that have been instrumental in this 4 years. Ms. Cahill and Mr. Angeramo have been outstanding advisors as well as former students. I am very pleased to introduce them now to say a few words to you.
This one? Thank you, Mr. Dolan. Before I introduce the 1999 class officers, I just want to say a few words to you guys. I want to thank you for making me part of your class. I didn't have the opportunity to have many of you in my classroom, but the times I had with you have been unbelievable, and I want to thank you for that. The second thing I want to commend you on was the past week. It was awesome. I had a great time. I have a few bruises from Riverside, but I'll be okay. And the last thing I want to thank you for was reminding me of what good times and friends are all about. I think every day you kind of forget about your high school and the friends that you had when you were there, but watching you guys laugh, watching your anticipation of what's next and the excitement, it's brought back a lot of great memories, and I want to thank you guys for that. So I wish you happiness, have a great time in the future, and good luck. And I'd now like to call up the 4 class officers. Christine O'Donnell. Am I waiting or doing them all? Nelsie Gomez, Richard Tardif, and Mara Shea.
Good evening, classmates, parents, teachers, friends, and family. I extend my sincere congratulations to all of the graduating seniors. This past week was a perfect ending to a great 4 years. We hope that you had as much fun as we did. We feel honored that you had the opportunity to serve as your class officers, and we want to thank you for all your help and participation during the past 4 years. We will never forget the class of 1999 and all the memories we have together. Good luck to everyone.
We would like to acknowledge the many people who have assisted us in all our endeavors over the past 4 years. We would first like to thank Mr. Angeramo and Ms. Cahill. They are the best advisors we could have ever asked for. They made our job so much easier. They were always available to help with anything, and they were our biggest supporters along the way. The person who has worked most closely with our advisors was Mr. Dolan. He is the driving force behind all our activities and the most dependable resource a class could ever want. We appreciate all he has done. We would like to send a special thank you to Mr. Burke. He has been supportive of all our endeavors. We have always appreciated his enthusiasm, especially over the past week, and we wish him the best of luck. We would also like to thank Mr. Bernstein and Mrs. Kehoe for their participation in many of our class activities, many of which would not have been possible without their attendance. This year we had the most successful senior show in Salem High history. It would not have been possible without the hard work and organization of Mr. Leonard. We sincerely appreciate his dedication. We would like to thank the faculty and all those who have helped us over the past 4 years. Without you, we would not have been able to hold such successful events that have given us the memories that will last a lifetime. Finally, we would like to thank the class of 1999 for your spirit that has made organizing activities worthwhile and forever memorable.
Each year, the graduating class chooses to present a class gift in which they can be remembered by. On behalf of the senior class of 1999, we are pleased to present an electronic message board, not only for the benefit of the students, but for the benefit of all in Salem High School. Thank you.
I now have the pleasure and deepest honor of introducing to all of you the person who was selected to address the class of 1999 as our ceremonial speaker. For the past 4 years, his dedication to our class never went unnoticed and has been very much appreciated by all. If there is anyone within our entire Salem High community that knows our class the best, it is this gentleman. For some of us, his role in our lives was one of a teacher in the field of mathematics. For most of us, his role was much, much more. Not only was he a teacher of mathematics, but he was also a teacher of life. Just as we grew and evolved as a class over the past 4 years, so did he. Our first day of school back in September of 1995 was also his first day of school. And since then, together, the class and him have grown in many positive ways. Without him, many things would not have been possible for our class. He is truly one of the kindest and friendliest human beings I have ever met and will always remember. I present to you now a genuine teacher, advisor, and friend of the class of 1999, Mr. David Angeramo.
Thank you, Nelson. Good evening, everyone, especially the graduates of the Salem High School class of 1999. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak before you tonight. It truly is an honor. I would also like to extend my sincere congratulations as you end your high school careers and get ready to begin new endeavors. It has been a great 4 years. You have accomplished a tremendous amount as individuals, as groups, and as a class. Scholastically, artistically, athletically, socially, you have excelled in all these areas. Many of you have been recognized for your academic and personal excellence. The numerous awards and scholarships presented last Sunday lend credence to this. There have been several plays, concerts, and championships produced by those of you sitting in front of us. Sophomore year, you had the school's first ever sleepover. And junior year saw the all-night jam. A few months ago, you put together an awesome senior show. And senior week was a perfect way to top it all off. It has been my privilege to be your class advisor. I feel a special connection with you. As Nelsie said, your 4 years here have been my first 4 years as a teacher. As you have grown as students, I have grown as a teacher, and we all have grown as people. I have been fortunate to have taught or coached 110 of you, while getting to know most of the rest through various activities. You are the reason that teaching is the great vocation that it is. It is because of you that I look forward to coming to work every day. When I was a senior in high school, one of my teachers said to me, "The most important thing in life is to like yourself." When I heard that, I thought, well, yeah, that makes sense. However, it was as time went on that this advice took on a much deeper meaning to me. The most important thing in life is to like yourself. Whether you are going on to further education, to the military, or to work, you will all have some very important decisions to make over the next few years and for the rest of your life. In making these decisions, think about what's going to be best for you. Try to find a career that you enjoy and that is gratifying. the most important thing in life is to like yourself. By no means does this say to be conceited or selfish. Instead, it means to be unselfish and giving. Do what you can to help others. Be forgiving of others and of yourself. You are going to make mistakes, and you may have some regrets. Don't let these pull you down. Learn from your experiences and improve yourself. Be the type of person you can be proud of. I would like to briefly relate the story of a high school friend of mine, Greg Wolfson. Greg graduated with me from Salem High School in 1990. He was ranked 4th in the class and was concertmaster of the Salem High Orchestra. He, like many of you, was full of optimism and dreams for his future. He was going to attend Brandeis University that fall. Unfortunately, he never made it to college. After a 2-year battle with cancer, Greg passed away in July of 1991. In relating Greg's story to you, my intention was not to emphasize his death, but rather his life. During our senior year, doctors gave Greg the option of being tutored at home instead of having to go to school in his weak condition. But for Greg, there was no decision. He was going to go on with his life in as normal a manner as possible. The determination and courage that he showed is forever ingrained in the minds and hearts of many. The whole experience with Greg made me look at my life in a different light. I had to ask myself, why Greg Wolfson? Why not Dave Angeramo? No one knew the answer, and no one ever will. However, at that point, I realized more than ever how lucky I was. All of you sitting in front of me tonight have been given great gifts, and it is so important that you don't take these for granted. Work hard and use your talents to the best of your ability to make your dreams come true. Once again, thank you for a great 4 years. I will cherish the memories forever. Remember, when you look in the mirror each day, make sure you like the person you see. If not, do something to change that. Liking who you are and what you represent is where true happiness will be found. Everything else will build from there. Best of luck in all you do. You have made us all proud, and I know you will continue to do so. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Angeramo. Some stirring and thought-provoking comments. At this time, the senior orator address will be delivered by Miss Amy Charette.
Talk about a tough act to follow. Tonight I've decided to talk about learning. Truthfully, and with no disrespect to my teachers, I'll probably forget a lot of the facts I've learned in high school. Although I may not remember 20 years from now who won the 1948 election or how to measure resistance, this does not mean I did not learn anything in high school. Through my experiences and relationships at the high school, I've learned some of the most important lessons of my life. I'm sure all of us have had many events that have changed or enhanced the way we thought and acted. These are the lessons whose results could never be measured through grades or a standardized test score. These are the lessons that really define who we all are, and these are the lessons that I'm choosing to share with you tonight. I've learned that grades and class rank are not as important as many would like us to believe. Although it is important to strive for the best, not everyone's best is an A+. The kid who had to struggle for every grade he or she got deserves as much praise as the kid who graduates at the top of the class, and I'm sure could give just as good advice as I can. I'm sure it doesn't really sound like much coming from me, but when I get to school next year, no one is going to care whether I was first or 200 first. Honestly, the most important people in my life right now don't really care where I graduate.
This is not to say they're not proud of my achievement, but they're proud of the person, not the number. Never let yourself become a number. Throughout our lives, it has always seemed as if people have constantly tried to assign us numbers as a means of telling us where we belong. If we allow ourselves to be defined by GPAs, class ranks, and SAT scores, that is all we'll ever be. This brings me to another lesson. Get to know people for who they are, not for who you think they would or should be. Talk to people. It's amazing what can be learned through a simple conversation. It's funny, at the end of my senior year, I'm learning that I really don't know enough of you. Oftentimes people are so busy with their own lives, they forget to notice those around them. Every person has a story to tell, and something can be learned from every person we encounter. I've also learned that there is an unfortunate level of negativity present in some adults. It seems as if many believe that teenagers are really bad people, or that our whole generation has gone sour. Many think we lack respect and motivation. Truthfully, most kids are not lacking in respect, but sometimes it gets difficult to give respect without getting any in return. It doesn't seem worth it if we're still branded punks or hoodlums. It seems they sometimes forget what it was to be young. Although we certainly aren't all perfect angels, we aren't all bad either. We're really just trying to find our own way. Because we question the way things are done does not mean we're disagreeable or confrontational. We're just trying to understand the world we've been pushed into, a world we had no part in forming but still have to make sense out of. To the adults, I ask, how can we have faith in ourselves if those who are supposed to encourage us don't have faith in us? And to the kids, I encourage you to prove deserving of that faith. Show them that we aren't the generation that is going to ruin the world, but the generation that is going to attempt to repair it. I certainly don't want to paint all adults with the same brush, though. There are many that truly believe in us and push us to achieve. Many teachers have made a strong, positive impact on my life, and I'm sure on all of our lives. This brings me to my final lesson, impact. There are so many people I've encountered that have had an impact on me, and I will probably always remember that impact. They have shaped who I am. It's shown me that you don't have to be famous or change the world to have a positive impact. Everywhere you go, you leave some type of impression. With all the people we encounter in our lives, there is an infinite number of positive impressions we can make. With every person whose life we touch, we not only preserve ourselves in their memory, but perhaps extend ourselves to those they will encounter. I'd like to leave you with a quote. You know the stars in the sky? Some of them are hundreds of light years away. You know the light from them takes hundreds of years to reach us? So what we see is what those stars looked like possibly hundreds of years ago. They may have already been extinguished, and we don't even know it. Sometimes I want to be like the stars. I want to burn so bright you can still see me, even after I'm gone. I encourage each of you to try and be that star. Thank you.
At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Mr. Counselor John Donahue, who will present the George F. McCabe Book Award to a member of the class of 1999.
Thank you, Mr. Burke, and I'm here this evening representing the Salem City Council on behalf of the Council President, Leonard F. O'Leary, who unfortunately couldn't be here this evening. He sends his best. And as I was sitting there listening to Mr. Angeramo's remarks, I was looking at the date that the council order was introduced, which created this award. It was in May of 1981, and I was thinking that it was the year in which this class was born, and it got me to thinking about how short our time is in this world. And David was speaking about the same theme, and I'd like to just say to the class of 1999 to seize the day, don't waste a single day. Make the best use of your talents and abilities, and never forget that you represent Salem High School now, and for the rest of your lives. And so keep in mind the honor and dignity of this city as you go forward in your endeavors in your further education and in work life, and that, even more importantly, learning is a lifelong endeavor. You've just begun, and so boys and girls, and from this day forward, ladies and gentlemen of the class of 1999, I salute you and I salute your achievements. With that, I would just read to you the order which created this book award. It reads that the Salem City Council establish a fund for an annual award to be presented to a graduating student of the senior class at Salem High School who, in the opinion of the principal, best exemplifies the qualities of outstanding leadership and character. Said award to be given in the form of a book, preferably on government, and entitled the George F. McCabe Memorial Award, in memory of a gentleman who served his city with dignity and honor, and a man who fully realized that the destiny of the city of Salem would be held by one of its greatest assets, the youth. And so, this year, the winner of the award is Marcos Ortiz.
Thank you, Councilor Donahue, and congratulations, Marcos. The salutatory address will be delivered by Ms. Marina Moriarty.
Today, as we graduate from high school, many aspects of our life are coming to a close. For those who are going on to college, there will be no more daily attendance, no more teachers reminding us of our overdue homework, and no more waking up at 6 a.m. For many, college will mean living away from home for the first time. A new life, void of curfew, with no one but ourselves to do our chores. For those who will go to work or into the armed forces, there will be no more formal classes, no more school bells, and no more after-school sports. However, with all that is ending, there are also those things that remain constant. Family, friendships, memories, the daily challenges of life, and the desire to succeed. Another integral facet of our lives will stay with us forever, our character. Character defines us. It makes each person unique. Our character is made up of our morals, our beliefs, and how we interact with the world around us. It directs our thoughts, our actions, and drives our motivation. Ethics educator Michael Josephson believes that there are 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. There are many people in this audience who exemplify these characteristics. They may be our parents, teachers, friends, our heroes. But there is one person in the audience tonight to whom I will dedicate this speech. Trustworthiness, the first pillar, is essential in friendships. Let us never betray a friend's confidence or leave her in a time of need. We must be loyal to our friend, even when not in her presence. In the working world, trustworthiness is also an important attribute. We shall be punctual and accurate, the person our employer can count on to do the job right the first time, every time. Another pillar, respect, must be shown each and every day. Let us respect those with whom we have contact. They in turn will respect us. We will listen to an open mind to differing opinions, trying not to judge a person or their actions before understanding their point of view. But in the end, we will make our own decision and stick by it. The next pillar is responsibility. Our character is one of the few elements in life that we can control. We may not be able to control our appearance or others' reactions to us, but we can control the content of our character. Let us take responsibility for our character. Now is the time to remove any labels thrust upon us in high school, to understand our actions and accept their consequences. Fairness is the fourth pillar. We must share tasks as we have learned to share our toys. We should listen objectively to both sides of an argument before reaching a conclusion. Another pillar is caring. In a society where hectic schedules and monetary concerns abound, it is easy for us to forget to care about our neighbor. Let us remember to listen patiently at a train stop to an older man's story about the Great War, give the best advice possible to a despondent friend, or simply show silent support. And we must not forget kind acts people have shown us. The final pillar is citizenship. Let us obey the laws of society, being as individual and creative as possible without infringing on others' safety or freedom of expression. Become an active member of society. Participate in community activities. We must not forget to devote some of our precious free time to volunteering. The rewards of giving back to the community are boundless. Each pillar of character works in harmony to hold up the roof of our lives. Like the columns of the ancient Parthenon in Greece, they may be dense, imperfection, and it may be under constant reconstruction. Yet the structure endures, ever changing and hopefully ever improving. The person of whom I spoke before, I have known since the 4th grade. This June, like us, he will begin a new life. I dedicate my speech to Mr. Alan Harlick. Mr. Harlick has personified the 6 pillars of character by giving me and countless others over the last 34 years not only a passion for music, but a sense of grace, individuality, and responsibility. We have been nurtured and dedicated by enthusiastic teachers and staff here at Salem High School, by loving family at home and supportive friends in our social lives. As we go forward with greater independence in our many directions, let us remember to gather the strength and timelessness of the Parthenon when our character is tested. For in the course of our lifetime, our character will be tested repeatedly. Know who you are, know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and know that you can make your weaknesses better, for your weaknesses and your strengths are all a part of your character. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Marina, and a very appropriate dedication. At this time, Ms. Teresa Miskevich, Vice Chair of the Salem School Committee, Dr. Herbert Levine, Superintendent of Schools, and Mr. Alan Bernstein, Assistant Principal of Salem High School, will present the awards from the Andrews Fund.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the class of 1999. First of all, I would like to extend my best wishes and congratulations to you all. The Andrews Fund was established in August 1863. The first 12 ranking students scholastically of the graduation class will receive books of their own choosing from the income of the fund, which was the gift of George Andrews, who was a member of the school committee from 1852 to 1860. It is my pleasure to announce that the following students of the class of 1999 of Salem High School are the recipients of the Andrews Fund Awards. Beginning with the class valedictorian, Darla Champigny, Barrett. Craig Mielsash. Lena Tang. Nancy Berry. Jennifer Driscoll. Amanda Coombs. Maura Shea. Carrie McKay. Sarah Sadie Khan Green. Christine O'Donnell.
Yes, you will. Thank you, Ms. Miskevich, Dr. Levine, and Mr. Bernstein. Dr. Levine will present the Andrews Fund plaque from the Rotary Club and give his comments to the graduates.
It is my pleasure to present to Mr. Burke and to the Salem community a plaque commemorating the accomplishments of the Andrews Award winners of the class of 1999. The plaque will hang on the wall outside of the main office. The Rotary Club is pleased to be able to make this presentation and will be honored to make this a yearly tradition. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Levine. No, that's mine. The next one's yours.
I was wondering why everything looked fuzzy. I had the wrong glasses on. Mayor Yusevich, Ms. Miskevich, and elected members of the Salem School Committee, Councilor Donahue, elected members of the City Council, invited guests, Principal Burke, faculty, parents and guardians, friends, relatives, Romans, countrymen, no, wrong speech, and yes, the class of 1999. I bid you welcome. We are extraordinarily lucky in this city to have so many people who care so much about education for young people, because that's not always easy to do. And as you go on, it will be one of your responsibilities to take up the charge as you become adults in this world. I would like to particularly say that I'm lucky to be working in a city where a school committee, a city council, and a mayor can work together to make sure that the education for the children of the city of Salem is going to be first class, has been first class, and will continue to be first class. I would like to particularly thank the mayor of the city of Salem for helping to provide the bedrock foundation to make education in this city the very, very best in this entire area. Mayor Yusevich, thank you. I'd like to take a moment, if I could, to just also recognize someone who will not be coming back as your principal next year, but will be in the city of Salem in some capacity in education. I have had the privilege of working with Phil Burke this year. He has been a friend, a loyal supporter, and a wonderful principal. That he has chosen to move on in a different direction, but stay with us in this city, remains our privilege to have him as an educator and as a human being. He is a kind, decent person, and it has been an honor to work with him in his capacity as high school principal. I'd like to thank Phil for all of his help this year. I'll only take a couple of minutes. This is your day, not mine. I have fallen in love with the city of Salem. It is an honor to be here as your superintendent. I'd like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. That this is your night, I will make my remarks short. I would simply like to read you Ralph Waldo Emerson's definition of success. I would like you to listen carefully to some of the things that Ralph Waldo Emerson thought were important for people to hear, because there are many of the things that some of the people that have spoken before me tonight have already talked about in different terminologies. Success is to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the very best in others, to leave the world a little bit better place, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. Success is to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. That is to have succeeded. So I would ask you, class of 1999, as you begin the next portion of your journey in life, I ask you to do so with kindness and compassion, with dignity and integrity. Stay clean and clear of poisons that ruin bodies, minds, and lives. Live clear-minded, clean lives. Be honest. Tell the truth even when it is hard to do so. Help others. And in the words of a great collegiate basketball coach who lost a long battle to cancer 3 weeks before he died, when things get difficult, no matter how difficult they may get, don't ever give up, don't ever give up, don't ever give up. Congratulations, class of 1999.
Thank you very much, Dr. Levine. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce to you the class valedictorian, Ms. Darla Champagny.
To all those who have read the works of Dr. Seuss, this is for you. To those who have not, please do so. As I stand here before you, clad in my red cap and gown, there is but one thing I must say, so please, please take it down. To the faculty, family, students, and friends, here is the truly important part. No matter how much you may change in life, always remain a kid at heart. As kids, we are the bestest, so fresh-faced and so new. We have all life's great qualities, we let it all shine through. At age 4, we are persistent, determined to succeed. We climb that great big jungle gym, we accomplish that huge deed. Hard work is not a problem, it's part of our lifetime plan. Without it, we'd still wear diapers. We would crawl rather than stand. We're fearless and we're bold. Superheroes, don't you see? But we kids can still fall down. We still can scrape our knee. However, that just doesn't stop us. More determined now are we to climb that giant jungle gym, to conquer that huge tree. We're self-reliant creatures, independent, you and I. We can tackle all life's troubles, let no problem pass us by. Except when it's a big one, a whopping doozy of a problem. We know who we can turn to, family and friends are there to solve them. And then comes our 5th birthday, we are now a whole hand old. We call ourselves individuals, loud, creative, bright, and bold. We wear just what we want, without a worry or a care. Red socks, sandals, striped outfit, and bandanas in our hair. We do not try to match the others. We do not coincide. We do not want to look the same. Our own style is our guide. With this age there comes acceptance. We like people of all kinds, purple, yellow, green with polka dots, and those with different minds. We don't care who their family is, where they live or go to pray. The politics and bank accounts matter not with whom we play. Finally comes the grade age 6. We're honest, true, and frank. We do not try to be someone we really ain't. When we're happy, we act happy. When we're sad, we let it show. When we like someone, we're nice to them. When we don't, oh boy, you'll know. We question and we learn stuff, always exploring something new. Our bike has no more training wheels, and we learn to tie our shoe. Why and how are our favorite questions. We really want to know. We ask Mom why the sky is blue and Dad how flowers grow. I wonder what would have happened, truly wonder where we'd be if we hadn't bothered to question what comes after A or B or C. As kids, we were the bestest, balls of energy, me and you. Our motto was, sky is the limit, there was nothing we couldn't do. So go out there, fellow graduates, so fresh-faced and so new. Build great bridges and climb mountains, drive those yellow buses too. Yes, march out there, fellow graduates, join in life's parade. Go to college, be a scholar, be a craftsman, learn a trade. Fall in love and go get married, become a mother or a father. Make a grand old happy family, have a daughter, name her Darla. Be a doctor, a ballerina, fly a spaceship, be a baker, own a pet store, be a teacher, or the best darn candle maker. Write a novel, sing a song, be a mailman or an actor, study paintings, study bugs, be a fireman, drive a tractor. Tomorrow is the bestest day, we have a whole new start. But always, always, always remember to remain a kid at heart. As we say goodbye to Salem High, as we read the final page, I'll remind you one last time, act your shoe size, not your age. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Darla. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you the Mayor of the City of Salem, the Honorable Stanley J. Yusevich, Jr.
Thank you. I'd like to recognize a few of the members of the city government that are here. From the school committee, Ms. Darlene Mellis, Mr. Robert Strom, Dr. Voss, and Ms. Schuber. And of course, from the City Council, Councilor Thomas Fury. Faculty, staff, and administration, parents, relatives, and friends, members of the Salem High School class of 1999, congratulations. This is a night that you have worked towards for the past 12 or more years. As the time for your graduation approached, I asked the college intern working in my office for the summer what he thought I should say to you, and without hesitation, he said, very little. And furthermore, he said, and above all, don't give them any advice. Now, that's as hard for me not to do as it is for you not to listen. So with very little to say and no advice to give, I suppose I should stop right here. I, however, feel somewhat compelled to give you a little warning. None of us can predict the future, but I can guarantee that you have about 45 years of hard work ahead of you. Your parents, teachers, administrators, coaches, and others who have been involved in preparing you for the future have given you a solid foundation on which to build your life. From this point on, you will be the architect and the contractor responsible for the completion of the person you will become. I can also guarantee that it won't be easy. As a matter of fact, there are 2 words that should be eliminated from your vocabulary. The first is the word easy. Believe me, there is nothing that's ever easy. I've never heard anyone complain about an easy test or a real easy day at work. How many times have you seen on cartons, easy to assemble, when in fact, it's impossible to assemble? The second word that should be eliminated from your vocabulary is luck. It has been said that luck often masquerades as wisdom, but I feel it is most often masquerades as hard work and probably a combination of both. Work is an inescapable obligation during everyone's lifetime, and the continuous pursuit of knowledge should be everyone's lifelong ambition. 27 years ago, I was among the 1972 Salem High School graduating class, and I knew then, even before, and let everyone else know as well, that one day I wanted to be mayor of this great city. Well, it took me only 25 years to attain that goal. It wasn't easy, and it's the hardest job I've ever had, and I love it. Now, I sincerely hope I haven't succeeded in discouraging you from stepping forward and receiving the key to your future, the official document that distinguishes you as a member of the Salem High School class of 1999. Like generations of Salem High School graduates before you, I am confident that you will succeed in bringing honor to your family, your school, your city, and most importantly, to yourselves. Wherever your future leads, I hope that you will use your strength and wisdom to follow your dreams. Gather the courage and ambition to accept new challenges and realize the satisfaction, the pride, and happiness that comes with success. Go forth and do good things with all of God's speed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Yusevich. Since 1994, we have awarded a most generous scholarship, which is a gift from the family of the late Arthur Flynn, former chief of the Salem Fire Department from 1940 to 1960. This year's recipient is Christine O'Donnell. It just doesn't get any better than this tonight. This is wonderful. We ask much of an elegant but simple ceremony called graduation. This day helps us acknowledge all of our feelings, however mixed. The feeling of joy, of happiness and excitement, as well as sadness, probably a little fear and some anxiety about our future. We are moving on to struggle with the dreams and realities of life. Often, elementary schools and middle schools have moving on ceremonies, which you may remember. It is usually hard to leave a sense of family in one school and go to an unfamiliar place. We usually create rituals and opportunities to say goodbye and to express our love and gratitude to others. We realize at these times that the caring and support received during our years at Salem High School make this celebration possible. We value the teamwork that brought us to this surrounding the Salem High School and like you, let me be an example here. One should never be too old, too set in their ways, or too young to have friends. The key is not to be put off by those who say anything or question the reason why. Pursue your goals and your passions, and good things will happen. The best experience of all is the ability to say I did it, or that I tried that. You can rightfully brag about that today. It is a goal you work towards and accomplish. Hopefully, though, new goals are in place, new visions, and new directions. Trust that with support and hard work, that which is unclear becomes clearer. That which is out of reach becomes within reach, and that which is monumental becomes manageable. The future is best addressed with a clear head, a team approach, and hard work. I have been at Salem High School for 14, 15 years. I'll miss the camaraderie, sense of mission and purpose, and the wonderful people. At times of reflection, we are fully aware of our humanness, that bond which brings us all together. In the scheme of things, we are here for a very short time. That's the meaning that we have to come out of the speech tonight. Too short for so many. I especially miss my own father, who never saw me grow and develop past my student years. Yet, as we persevere through life's hurdles, one finds role models who mentors and helps in other ways. Personally, I'd like to thank Paul Higgins, a retired assistant principal from Salem High School, who saw some potential in me for school administration when I became acting assistant principal in 1988. Our community has numerous wonderful people who volunteer their times and talents in helping others. I challenge each of you to seek out these mentors and in time become one yourself. Give back to our wonderful city, our children, and others in need. This is one of the greatest gifts one can give. On this beautiful night, we say goodbye to our school, our teachers, and our classmates. As we generously share smiles, handshakes, and hugs, we create an indelible mark on our lives, never to be erased. Remember, we love you all. Take care, and thank you for the awesome memories.
The faculty and administration of Salem High School are pleased and proud to present to you and the community the 1999 graduates of Salem High School. Marlene Abreu. Lindsay B. Adkins. Shannon Ahern. Matthew A. Alexander. Michelle C. Alvino. Justin Arrigo. John David Atchison. Ankana Barua. Wheaton Bash. Rosario Maria Batista. Michael B. Bedard. Stacy Thimble. Jamie M. Boucher. Davy Bria Pena. Samantha Brings. Matthew G. Burnett. Michael L. Butler. Carmen A. Calderon. Jackie Calderon. Johannica Calderon. Felix M. Canella, Jr. Allison E. Canty. Sean Michael Carlson. Paula Marie Cavallaro. Kimberly April Clement. Joanne Marie Coleman. Christy Coleman. Melissa Ann Colomba. Teresa Rose Connell. Carrie Ann Connor. Jillian Leduc Costa. James Cripps. Frank Cunha Jr. Carissa Cunningham. Karen Elizabeth Daly. Erica Damiani. Eric Yvonne Derice. Brad DeSantis. Sarah Michelle DeVoe. Jeremy Paul DeVoe. Kristen E. Dickinson. Andre S. DeJoux. Derek J. Donachie. Jessica Marie Dragon. Elena. Daniel Emack. Andres Espinal. Ayalivi Espinal. Nicanor Espinal. Rosanna Espinal. Catherine Ann Feener. Belkis Fernandez. Erin Maureen Thiel. Jessica Ann Flowers. Nicole Marie Gagney. Megan Elizabeth Geary. Leah Ann Janduso. James Gifford. Hannah Catherine Gilday. Alexis E. Gomez. Mark W. Goodrich. Katie Lee Goodwin. Kristen M. Goolsby. Jamie Goss. Christopher Nathaniel Green. Marlene L. Guy. Kristen M. Harrington. Laura Marie Hart. Jared D. Hayes. Brian A. Holmes. Na Hun. Peter Hun. Monica Marie Iturralde. Tushima R. Javeri. Ana Jimenez. Jason E. Jolly. Sonia Justo. Nicholas W. Kent. Michelle L. Kiley. Sarah Lynn Klein. Melissa Ann Kozik. Tony L'Italian. Michael J. LaPointe. Brooke E. Lane. Jamie G. Lara. Sarah Lozier. Jessica M. Lavoy. Stephen M. LeBlanc. Daniel H. LaFleur. Henry Pachanga Lendoff. Jennifer L. LePage. Eric Levesque. Jeffrey Lima. Elizabeth Leah Lobsitz. Philip R. Loans. Craig Lombard. Jennifer Aime Lopez. Pedro R. Laura. Kimberly Ann Lyons. Deanna Marr. Sean P. Mahoney. Herbert Arthur Mallard Jr. Darrell Manbode. Jose Y. Matias. Erica J. Matos. Heather McCarthy. Keith McKay. Elizabeth Ann Medler. Maria del Carmen Mello. Jose Manuel Mendez. Michael C. Mandonka. Arthur Mercier. Jennifer M. Metlin. Lisa A. Millette. Elizabeth Moore. Sarah L. Muse. Courtney E. Monroe. Joseph X. Murphy. Ariane Mustafa. Na T. Nguyen. Cynthia C. Nina. Carl Neistat. Edgar Orlando Ortiz. Marcos Ortiz. Derek W. Papaligas. Amy Parent. Komu P. Patel. Cassandra Pelletier. Andres Pena Jr. Rafael B. Perello. Carlos Perez. Kimberly Pierga. Lesoris Pimentel. Wanda Pimentel. Benjamin Potvin. Santo A. Quattaroni. Melissa J. Raymond. Melissa N. Rivera. Ennis Rodriguez. Gianilda Rodriguez. Jose Adonis Rodriguez. Jana Ryan. Juan Carlos Sanchez. Jonathan Francisco Santos. Leslie Ellen Saunders. Adam J. Schroeder. Lisa Marie Sears. Jason Antonio Severino. Sinclair. Matthew Skelly. William Sosnowski. Santia Soto. James Stasio Jr. Charles R. Sterling. Amanda Marie Strout. Gleda Taka. Evelyn Tapia. Andrea Mary Taylor. Adolfo Manuel Tavares. Solange Toribio. Amanda F. Terrio. Andres Torres. Rebecca N. Tron. Tasha Ann Turner. Nancy Marie Valitis. Aaron Vittini. Evan K. Westberg. Adam Williamson. Richard Anthony Tardif. Nelsie Carolina Gomez.
Woohoo! Yay!
Christine Ann O'Donnell.
Oh, sorry.
Sadie Khan Green. Kerry McKay. Mara Shea. Amanda Elizabeth Coombs. Jennifer Bryn Driscoll. Nancy A. Barry. Lena Tang. Craig Daniel Milcars. Amy Nicole Charette. Marina Francis Moriarty. And Darla Rebecca Champagny.
remain standing until all the graduates have left the field. For your convenience, pictures may be taken with the graduates in the courtyard of the middle school. To conclude our ceremony, I proudly present to you the graduated class of 1999.